XFusion.
Hey guys, this is XFusion coming at you with a hot scoop on Terminator Genisys. I've never been so glad to see Arnold back. This movie has all the best stuff from the good Terminator movies and just multiplies it, pumps it full of steroids, and gets rid of all the crap and turns it on its head. So I'm not going to go into a bunch of details, but in this movie, one of the coolest parts is that Arnold is a good guy. He's kind of like a father figure to Sarah Connor, which is my dream, is to have Arnold Schwarzenegger be my father and also to train me to be the next Mr. Universe. So, lucky Sarah Connor. What I love about the relationship between the Guardian and his daughter, Sarah Connor, is that there's a lot more depth here than I've seen in the other movies, and it's explored in an all-new way. It's kind of like Back to the Future 2, only better. There are alternate timelines running rampant. There are all sorts of unexpected twists. In the first movie, Kyle Reese arrives back in time, and he goes to like a Sears or something, and he's trying on shoes, and then a cop comes in, and then Kyle Reese grabs him, and he's like, "Hey, what date is it?" He's like, "Thursday, I don't know, no, the year." The cop's like, "That's your date full." In Terminator Genisys, Kyle Reese goes into a Sears, and then a T-1000 comes in, and he's Chinese. And there's another scene from the first movie that I love. Bill Paxton comes up to the Terminator, is like, "Hey, nothing clean, right?" And then in this movie, all of a sudden, old Arnold Pops comes up and is like, "I have been waiting for you." And then that Terminator's just like, and then Sarah Connor just like shoots him with one bullet. So I guess the old movies could have been like 8 minutes long. Probably the coolest twist about Terminator Genisys is how it takes what we normally consider to be a good guy, who's John Connor, and then turns him into the villain! Who saw that coming, right? I banned myself from seeing any trailers before the film, so I didn't expect that. I didn't see it coming. But then I came home and I watched the trailers. I was like, wow, they gave that away? What a waste. Man. I mean, James Cameron, I'm glad that he didn't come back for another Terminator movie, because he obviously took it as far as he could. A lot of people are going to be wondering, am I going to get my money's worth? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. The movie starts up, and when 3 billion lives are ended at Judgment Day, we see it in all of its awesome action glory. And that alone is worth the $35 that I paid to see this film in 3D in Temecula. There's an old saying, turn it up to level 11. That's what this movie does. With some old ideas reimagined. Some of you may have fond memories of the helicopter sequence from T2. We got a goddamn war zone down there! In this movie, there are 2 helicopters. 2! That's where this movie takes you, to a place that you can't imagine. Hey guys, let's talk real for a second. Let's talk about where modern society is with our connectivity to technology, with smartphones and the internet, the social commentary it makes about the way that especially the youth and everyone is so connected. Skynet is Genisys. But hey guys, we shouldn't just trust anyone with our personal information. Genisys is Skynet. We should safeguard ourselves before this really happens. Before it becomes a reality. How many lives are gonna be cost? Skynet is Genisys. You do the math. They've announced 2 more movies. I think they could go further than that. I'm hoping that they'll have fun with this alternate timeline thing, and we get all the John Connors. We're gonna go to McCutcheon Park, we're gonna get Eddie Furlong off the streets, we're gonna go to Red Robin, and we're gonna get Nick Stahl. We'll get the John Connor that was in this film, and they all have to band together. So I'm talking like Avengers shit. Have you heard of a little company called Marvel? Because I have, and they are quite successful. Chills just thinking about it. So, I mean, that means it's probably $1 billion idea. Terminator 6, the Connor Dynasty. It's insane to think that 5 movies in, we still have a franchise. It's all the same stuff, but who cares? I mean, that's what I want to see. I want to see more of the same, with a couple of new twists and some young, fresh faces that are pale impersonators of the actors that once portrayed them. Get your butt to the multiplex and check out Terminator Genisys. And until next time...